The coastal pollution is an emerging issue of the present-day world, including the Gambia, agitating the natural balance of the natural biodiversity. Although the ocean covers 2/3 of the surface of the earth, it is surprisingly vulnerable to human influences such as overfishing, pollution, and dumping of waste from human activity, which seriously cause economic and health impacts on marine life and habitats. These, among many issues, urge environmental officials to embark on offshore monitoring. The trip is meant to monitor all activities that may have negative impacts on marine and coastal ecosystems and to come up with integrated, holistic, and tangible solutions to solving identified problems. The adventure trip started from Banjul all the way to Banto in the West Coast region as officials sailed to various hidden places believed to be a spot used to illegal dumping of waste.
This is not the first time that we are here in our waters trying to do such an exercise. And most of the time we tend to forget the marine environment in terms of our monitoring and also activities. And we realize that there is need for stakeholders to have such activities along our waters. What we are looking at is some of the activities that we think people aren't aware.
After a long tour, officials came across the bulk of materials illegally disposed between Mandinari and Banto. The act, according to officials, pose a real threat to human security, calling for attitudinal changes.
Some of the areas that it will be very difficult for somebody to access from land. Without coming here by boat, it would have been a challenge for us to notice that people are dumping here. But fortunately or unfortunately, when we realize the category of waste, we realize that these are waste that we don't have in the Gambia. Particularly, even if you look at the bottle, these are type of the bottles or the brand that we don't have in the Gambia. That alone tells you that these are foreign waste that people bring them here and dump. For one reason or the other, we don't know. As you could see, one of our colleagues also, as part of the evidence, was able to found €5 from the waste. Those are all indicators to show that these are waste that people bring here and dump, and not actually from our mainstream waste that we have at our homes or houses.
Among the activities that pollute the ocean, dumping of garbage and other waste materials top the list.
These are some of the things that we want to see and address, because these are ecosystems that we may think is not important. It is, because whatever is dumped in the waters is getting back to us in one way or the other. That is why it's important that we are here with stakeholders to map out, see what is happening here, and so that we can address it in a way that we think is feasible. And here you are, this is going to serve as also an advocacy for people who are fond of doing that, including those who have come here to dump it. So definitely we are concerned by people who deliberately comes and dump them here. They are doing it not out of ignorance. They definitely know what they are doing is not right. That is why they find it's an area that is really hidden from public view to do these type of things that is not allowed by any law.
Officials are hoping to come up with a tangible solution to tackle the menace, failure of which will harm humans and the environment, which will eventually have an effect of the health system. Jankey On NEA, GRTS News.